Did you know that one of the most common reasons older men struggle with performance isn't age, but a quiet vitamin deficiency? As we age, many men begin to notice changes they didn't expect. Slower arousal, shorter endurance, and maybe most frustrating of all, no clear explanation from their doctor. But here's the truth that most men never hear. Certain key vitamins directly impact blood flow, hormone production, and nerve sensitivity, all of which affect how strong and reliable your erections are. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 vitamins that every senior man should know about if he wants to stay confident, healthy, and fully functioning in the bedroom. These aren't exotic pills or risky chemicals. They're natural, well-researched nutrients that support the systems your body relies on for a satisfying sex life. Whether you're looking to restore what's faded or simply want to stay ahead of the curve as you grow older, these 5 vitamins can make a dramatic difference. And I'm not just saying that as someone interested in men's health. I'm sharing this as a surgeon who spent years working with men on the exact problem you might be facing right now. Stay tuned until the end, because the last vitamin on the list is often the most overlooked, but may just be the key to helping you feel rock solid again. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. This channel is all about real solutions for men over 60, solutions that work without hype or shame. Let's get started. Number 1, vitamin D. Most people think of vitamin D as the sunshine vitamin, and while that's true, there's another side to it that doesn't get enough attention, especially for men. Vitamin D plays a key role in maintaining testosterone levels, and without enough of it, your body simply can't produce or regulate hormones the way it used to. Now, when testosterone dips, a lot of other things go with it. Your energy, your mood, your muscle tone, and yes, your ability to get and maintain a firm erection. What many older men don't realize is that a lack of vitamin D can quietly chip away at these things for years before the signs become obvious. Fred, who was 69, came in feeling sluggish. His libido was low, and he said things just didn't work the way they used to. We ran a few basic tests, and sure enough, his vitamin D levels were way below normal. A few months after consistent supplementation, nothing extreme, just steady, his testosterone began to bounce back, and so did his confidence. But the benefits of vitamin D don't stop at hormones. It also supports endothelial function. That's the inner lining of your blood vessels. And when those vessels are healthy, blood flows more easily throughout the body, including to the penis. Strong blood flow is the foundation of any healthy erection, no matter your age. The good news? Getting more vitamin D can be simple. You can absorb it through sunlight, certain foods like fatty fish and eggs, or through over-the-counter supplements. But before you start taking high doses, it's smart to get your levels checked. That way, you're treating your body with precision, not guesswork. You'd be surprised how many men think they're just too old when the real problem is something as fixable as a vitamin deficiency. So, if your energy is low, your drive is fading, and your performance isn't what it used to be, check your vitamin D. It might be the easiest first step toward turning things around. Number 2, vitamin B3, niacin. One of the most overlooked yet powerful vitamins for improving sexual performance in older men is vitamin B3, also known as niacin. It doesn't get as much attention as testosterone or nitric oxide boosters, but its effect on blood flow can be immediate and impressive. Niacin works by helping the blood vessels relax and expand. This process, called vasodilation, is crucial when it comes to erectile strength. If blood can't move easily through the vessels leading to the penis, you can feel aroused all you want, but the body simply can't respond the way it used to. I once had a patient in his early 70s, let's call him Walter, who had been struggling for years with mild erectile issues. He tried several prescription medications, but they gave him side effects he didn't like. He wanted something simpler. After reviewing his blood work, we saw signs of poor circulation and low HDL cholesterol. I suggested niacin. It wasn't an instant fix, but over the following months, Walter reported firmer erections, more sensation, and an overall lift in energy. What makes niacin unique that it doesn't just improve blood flow in one part of the body. It supports circulation throughout. That includes your heart, brain, and yes, your penis. It also helps reduce inflammation, which is a known enemy of sexual health. Now, niacin does come with a catch. At higher doses, it can cause a flushing reaction where the skin turns red and feels warm for a little while. It's not dangerous, but it can be uncomfortable if you're not expecting it. That's why it's important to start low, monitor how your body responds, and talk to a healthcare provider before jumping into high doses. You can find niacin in foods like turkey, liver, peanuts, and brown rice. But for targeted results, especially with circulation, many older men see the best outcome when using a high-quality supplement with guidance. When your blood vessels are stiff, narrow, or inflamed, even the strongest desire in the world won't help. But when they're open, relaxed, and moving blood the way they should, everything changes. Niacin gives your body that extra edge to perform how you remember, and maybe even better. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, vitamin C. Vitamin C might seem like the stuff you take when you feel a cold coming on, but its benefits go far beyond immune health, especially when it comes to sexual function in older men. In fact, one of its most important roles is in supporting the production of nitric oxide. Oxide is a naturally produced molecule that helps relax the smooth muscles inside blood vessels, allowing them to open wider. This is critical for achieving and maintaining an erection. Without enough nitric oxide, blood can't flow easily into the penis, and even when it does, it's harder to keep it there. Vitamin C doesn't create nitric oxide on its own, but it helps protect it. Think of it as a bodyguard. Once nitric oxide is produced, it's vulnerable to being broken down by oxidative stress, inflammation, toxins, even stress hormones. But when vitamin C is present, it shields that nitric oxide, allowing it to last longer and work more effectively. George, age 74, told me that his erections had been weak for several years. He didn't feel unhealthy. He exercised, ate fairly well, but something was off. He also had a history of high blood pressure and was taking medication for it. We looked at his diet and realized he was getting almost no fresh fruits or vegetables. I recommended a steady increase in vitamin C, both through food and a gentle supplement. Over time, not only did his energy improve, but he said he started waking up with morning erections again, something he hadn't experienced in a long time. You can find vitamin C in citrus fruits, bell peppers, strawberries, broccoli, and leafy greens. But if you're not getting several servings a day, your levels may be lower than you think. And here's a deeper layer to this. Vitamin C also helps repair damaged blood vessels. Many older men experience micro tears or inflammation in their vascular systems without realizing it. Over time, that damage restricts flow. Vitamin C acts as a kind of internal patchwork, strengthening the walls of your blood vessels while also supporting the molecules that keep them relaxed. Erections are more than just about desire. They're about biology. And when your biology is supported, even something as natural as aging doesn't have to steal your strength. Vitamin C is a simple, safe, and effective way to support that foundation. It doesn't work overnight, but over time, it lays the groundwork for your body to function the way it was meant to. If you're serious about improving performance without relying only on medication, vitamin C deserves a place in your daily routine. It's a small thing that makes a big difference where it counts. Number 4, vitamin E. Vitamin E is often called the skin vitamin because of how well it helps maintain elasticity and moisture. But when it comes to sexual health, its benefits go much deeper. For older men especially, vitamin E plays a quiet but powerful role in protecting the very systems responsible for strong, lasting erections. What makes this vitamin so vital is its antioxidant power. As we age, oxidative stress builds up in our bodies. That's a fancy way of saying damage. Damage from poor diet, stress, smoking, environmental toxins, and even just the wear and tear of time. And where does that damage show up first? Often in the blood vessels. When the lining of your blood vessels becomes inflamed or weakened, it becomes harder for blood to move freely. That affects your heart, your brain, and your sexual organs. Vitamin E acts as a shield, reducing that inflammation and protecting the arteries and capillaries from further breakdown. Let me tell you about Sam, who was 77 and came in not just with performance concerns, but also numbness and poor sensitivity. He said that physical contact no longer felt the same, even though the desire was still there. He had borderline diabetes and some circulatory issues. After improving his diet and adding a natural vitamin E supplement, his sensitivity slowly started to return. It wasn't just about firmness anymore. It was about feeling more connected to the moment. Vitamin E also helps improve sperm quality, hormone balance, and even nerve function, making it a full-spectrum nutrient for men who want to stay active in every sense of the word. You can find vitamin E in foods like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, avocados, and olive oil. But for therapeutic benefits, many men benefit from a supplement, especially if their diets are low in healthy fats. One more benefit worth noting: vitamin E helps improve endurance because it reduces oxidative damage in muscles. It may support longer-lasting performance, not just in intimacy, but in overall physical stamina. What's powerful about vitamin E is how quietly it works. You won't feel a jolt or instant change, but over time, your blood vessels will function better. Your nerves will respond more clearly, and your body will feel more supported in doing what it naturally wants to do. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, vitamin B12 and nerve sensitivity. Vitamin B12 is one of those nutrients that quietly keeps the entire body running, but its impact on sexual health, especially for older men, is often underestimated. While most people know it for supporting energy and preventing fatigue, what many don't realize is that B12 is absolutely essential for proper nerve function. And that matters because an erection isn't just about blood flow, it's also about sensation, arousal signals, and the messages traveling from your brain to your body. If those signals get weak or delayed, the entire process can fall apart. You might feel numbness, slower response, or a general lack of excitement, even when your desire is still there. I recall working with Leonard, age 80, who hadn't had serious medical issues, but was feeling disconnected during intimacy. He described it as being there but not fully feeling it. After running a few labs, we found his B12 was borderline low, common in older adults, especially those taking acid blockers or with reduced absorption. With regular B12 supplementation, Leonard's sensitivity improved, his energy lifted, and more importantly, he said he felt like himself again. B12 plays a crucial role in myelin production. That's the protective coating around your nerves. When it's compromised, signals move slower, and the clarity of touch, temperature, and arousal can dull. For sexual health, that means reduced pleasure, delayed responses, and loss of the spark that used to come easily. Getting enough B12 is harder as you age, especially if you have digestive issues or follow a diet low in animal products. It's found naturally in foods like meat, eggs, dairy, and fish. But many seniors benefit from the supplements, especially in the form of methylcobalamin, which is more easily absorbed by aging bodies. B12 also helps produce red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body. More oxygen means more stamina, better recovery, and a stronger overall response when it's time to perform. When all the pieces of the puzzle are working together, good circulation, healthy hormones, and responsive nerves, you create the conditions for powerful, reliable erections. B12 helps close the loop, making sure that what starts in your mind can be felt, responded to, and enjoyed by your body. If you've been feeling low on energy, slow to respond, or disconnected during moments of intimacy, don't ignore it. It might not be emotional. It might not be mental. It might just be your nerves asking for something they're missing. Vitamin B12 won't give you a sudden jolt, but it will rebuild the foundation, and with powerful results over time. P.S. Final thoughts. As we close out this video, take a moment to really think about what your body may be missing, not just in terms of desire, but in the systems that support it. We've talked about 5 vitamins, each with a unique role in helping older men regain strength, sensation, and confidence in the bedroom. From vitamin D's role in hormone support, to B3's circulation boost, to the way B12 helps nerve signals fire clearly, every one of these nutrients works like a building block. And here's the key takeaway. This isn't about chasing your younger self. It's about supporting the man you are now with tools that are safe, natural, and effective. Aging doesn't have to mean giving up the joy of intimacy. In fact, with the right support, many men find that connection, pleasure, and even performance can deepen with age, not fade. So, which of these vitamins are you already taking? Which one surprised you? Which one do you think might be the missing piece in your routine? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your experience in the comments, even if it's just one thing you're going to try differently this week. You never know who else might be encouraged by your story. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.